Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This your host, Key Talk. Check it out, man. All right. Hey, if you listen to my voice right now, go to hit that like button for me. Anyways, you already know. So it does look like the Sauce father, Sauce Walka, has finally came out and actually given his side and details into the tragic event where he could have lost his life, but unfortunately, Sayso P, R.I.P, is the one that ended up losing his life. Anyway, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. So he did write a long text on Instagram. I'm gonna see if I can actually make that a little bigger. You know what I'm talking about? So he did write a long text on Instagram. I want y'all to be able to see it. Let me go and scoot it up here now. I will read it to y'all, and we can maybe try to break this down and get details about the event, pretty much from his words. So it says, "Words or tears can't explain the loss I feel. Splat. I wish your fat ass listened to me and stayed in the room." So that already alone tells us that Sauce Walka tried to tell Sayso P to stay in the room, which means there had to be a reason why he wanted him to stay in the room and not come outside. So therefore, there's a potential like that right there says, okay, there's some potential danger that could have been lurking anywhere at all, right? So stay in the room, don't come outside. Sauce Walka continued and he says, "I told you we could smoke that blunt after security and the rest of our familia pull up." So now Sauce Walka's like, listen, stay in the room. We ain't got to go out and smoke right now. And that also lets us know whenever those guys ran up with the guns, they were smoking right there because Sayso P wanted to go smoke. Sauce Walka like, nah, let's wait till our people pull up, then we can. So that would have added an extra layer of protection while having people pull up. You know what I'm talking about? So that again shows that like there was danger that could have been lurking, right? And Sauce being the big brother tried and label owner, of course, tried to like prevent anything from actually happening, right? Anyway, so it continues and it says, "Sosa man told you, F that weed, wait till we leave and hit Superior first. You always so hard-headed, blood, but you know I'ma ride with you regardless. We came together, we leave together. Wish you," oh, so that's a code that a lot of people leave, go by. You know, what I'm talking about whoever you come with, that's who you leave with. You know, what I'm talking about let nothing happen to your people and don't let your people go off with nobody else. Make sure your people stand with you. So, of course, Hazel P wanted to go out there and smoke. It does seem like from this that they just gave in and pretty much all went out to smoke, and then that did happen right there as well. Now, wherever the blue hell that car was at, because it pulled up literally as they. So, okay, we heard the lady say that car pulled up as they walked outside, right? And let's just say it seems like maybe they were going outside to smoke. Now, the timing of that car, I don't know if they were already, that means they would have had to already know that that's the hotel or wherever that place was at is where Sauce Walka and of course Sayso P was at. They had to have known that already because the timing of it was so perfect, right? So maybe they followed them from multiple days. When people want to kill you, they'll follow you for however long. They'll follow you for 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. You know what I'm talking about? You heard in the songs, you heard, I lay in the bushes and for 5 days and I come out with the switchy and da 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 da. So who knows how long they were following them? Nobody knows that detail, right? Anyways, now, of course, if they had cell phones, I'm sure 12 of them going to do the whole little geo-tracking thing that they did with Julio Fulio killers. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, so it continues and it says, "Wish you just went DR with Shimmy and Shout Off." Went DR, I don't know. I think of Dominican Republic when I hear that. DR with Shimmy and Shout Off and skip this trip to Memphis. So even again, Sauce Walka is saying, dang, I didn't want you to come to Memphis. Like, I want you to skip this trip to Memphis. Why? Because it's obviously either there has to be a reason why he didn't want him to come. It's hot in Memphis for you. It's dangerous right now for you. Or maybe he just understands that most artists die in their own city. You know what I'm talking about? Most artists, hip hop artists, end up dead inside of their own city. But like I said, we're breaking down what Sauce Walka said. Of course, this is his response to, Sayso P tragically passing away, and he was shot in the leg as well. Anyway, so it continues and it says, "But you was too excited. I finally agreed to come to the M." So it's like Sauce Walka has even been saying he ain't finna come to the M right now. So maybe Sayso P has already been trying to get Sauce to come to the, come to Memphis, come to Memphis, come to Memphis. And I guess he was probably for a while like, nah, or whatever it may be. And then now he says, "You were excited because I finally decided to come." And it continues and it says, "It's been 4 years since TSF Punch, brought you to the familiar, did everything could to help you change your lifestyle from Miami to all 50 states. We've been mashing and splashing together. I learned a lot from you, young Spiller, and I think, hold on, let me see. I learned a lot from you. Let me see, it kind of scooted up something. I learned a lot from you, young Spiller, and I'm thankful for all the loyalty and support city to city, hood to hood with them sticks, rap hustling. You know what I'm talking about? It says you left this earth as a rich young boss. You left this earth happy and successful. I'm going to make sure the world knows that who you really are. But unfortunately, most of our kings and bosses are at war with each other. So this literally, this whole thing that we read so far, it lets us know and understand that yes, there were people that was after Sayso P. Of course, I'm sure you could already tell that there was people after Sayso P if you know the details on what went on, how they was too calculated on how they pulled up, how they went up and pretty much killed him, targeted him and killed him, right? So yes, Sauce understood and knew that it's dangerous in your own city. And maybe he knew that people wanted to potentially kill him. I don't know if he knew they wanted to kill him, but or maybe they just knew it was some beef. You know what I'm talking about? Listen, man, all you got to know is that there's some beef going on or there's some war stuff going on. And obviously people are out to kill you. Anybody that's in the streets, it's just, that's why there's a lot of death that follow. People don't make it to certain ages, all this type of stuff, because it's war. It's literally war. When you jump in the streets, you're deciding to jump into war. You know what I'm talking about? It don't matter what side you're on. You know what I'm talking about? It's the streets, period. And the bullets don't got no names on it. Anyway, so it continues and it says, I hope one day we all stop taking lives from our communities and actually start to enjoy and build better futures for our cultures. Now, yes, that is a great admiration to actually have. A lot of people do say, well, you know, rap, hip hop music plays a huge role in the destruction and of the killings and of the this and of the that. Yes, we have to agree and understand that, yes, that's actually true as well, right? But does that also mean that the whole black community is just going to stop listening to rap music and all type of other stuff? No. Why? Because it's enjoyable, it's fun, it's dopamine, it's entertaining. You know what I'm talking about? And like I say, that's just what it is. But that is a great point. Anyway, so as we continue, it says, but the streets are the streets, so but the streets are the streets, so accept what came with being your big brother. I love you, Splat. TSF Memphis, TSF Business, biggest Splat Mafia. So, of course, Sauce Walka did give his heartfelt message. And within his heartfelt message, he actually, there's messages in there that you could, because listen, I'm going to be real with y'all. I don't know all the theories that's going around. I really don't be looking at other videos, you know what I'm talking about. I just give my opinion on what I think, and then I just let it be that way. But I can imagine, I can imagine that it's all type of theories and all type of just this and that and that. I know that's going on. Probably with that, all this stuff. Why with Yellow Bees and with all of them, you know what I'm talking about, everything going on. But here goes the response from Sauce Walka. So R.I.P. to Sayso P. And, you know, condolences to the family, condolences to TSF. Sauce Walka told y'all he really told him to stay upstairs. You know, don't smoke right now. But unfortunately, this was the chain of events that ended up happening. So R.I.P. to Sayso P once again. Condolences to the family. And also, of course, the mother did come out and say that he ain't run off on no, you know what I'm talking about, from nobody with no 200K, because that was one of the rumors as well, right? So it is what it is. R.I.P. Anyways, let me know something coming up below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.